Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Travis Dykes. Today we are in 2021 and I'm so excited about it. On today's episode of Teach Me That, we're going to be going over a couple of grooves and a lick to kind of help push your creativity when creating bass lines. If any of you guys are interested in private lessons, finally this year I have opened myself up to doing some private lessons, and it's only going to be 10 slots per month and they are non-recurring. So if you wanted a lesson this month and then couldn't do one until like April, that's totally fine. You just got to jump in and claim a slot. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and check out my Patreon link, which is in the description below, and you'll find all the information about that there. Also, just check out my Patreon if you want any of the loops or tracks for any of my videos. Feel free, check it out in the link below. So without further ado, why don't you grab your bass and we'll jump into the lesson. All right, so this first groove is going to be in the key of G flat major, and it's going to be over the 2 of G flat, which is this right here, which is A flat. And so the way we're going to do this, the way this groove goes, is super easy. So if you know your numbers, it's just going to be 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's just as easy as that. And then what I do right after that is this little, which sounds harder than what it actually is. All it is you're doing a 4 major 7, B major 7. But instead of doing that, you're starting on the 3 and you're doing it on the E string up here. So you're doing the inversion of it. So starting from the 3 of that B major 7. This is the 3 of it, the 5 of it, 7 of it. And then that's the 1 of that B major 7. That's the way I start off. And then I just do that same thing up an octave on the D and G string. Instead of going here, I go straight like the triad and then hammer on to that 7. So you got this slow. So this is what it sounds like when you play slow. All right, so right when you get back to it, just to finish this out, you're just gonna go 2, 2, 2, 3, 6, 6. And if you have a 5 string, you can go to the 6 here, and if you have a 4 string, you go to the 6 here. And then right after you do that little 2, 2, 2, 3, 6, 6, you're gonna go. So basically what it is a G flat major 7 arpeggio, but you're starting on the 3 and ending on the 2, which would be A flat. So you're playing a G flat major 7, which is the 3, 1, 7, 5, 3, and then you just end on that 2. Here we go, slow. I'm counting it out for you. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So make sure you're alternating on your index and middle finger, and that's gonna make it 10 times easier. All right, now groove number 2 is super, super simple. I've done some licks like this before, some grooves like this before, but I wanted to give you something that's kind of got like a cool like resolve to it, you know what I'm saying? So basically this one's gonna be in the key of A flat minor, or you can think about it in B major. And I'm gonna call out the numbers in B major if you're following the numbers with me. So the first 2 notes are gonna be 6 twice and 1 twice on the A string. So right after that, I'm gonna do this little, and all this is just 1, 7, 6, 5, and then 3. And if you know your pentatonic scale position, if you know your minor scale, it's all it is just doing the pentatonic, just adding this note right here. Then right after that, I'm gonna hammer onto this 6 to that 7 right there for the first time. Then we're gonna start this process over again. It's gonna be 6, 1, and then we're gonna do the same groove, same lick, and then we're gonna go, it's just gonna be 5, 6 in the key of B. So yeah, first part. Last part. Right here. So the only thing that's really changing is the little turnaround things. Let's go ahead and address these ghost notes on this groove. Super simple. If you don't know what ghost notes are, feel free to check out my ghost note video. I'll have it linked up here, and I'll also have it linked in the description. It's going to be note, note, ghost, note, note. And then I do another one going to that hammer on. So we have 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Last ghost note you do is going to be going on that second turnaround. All right, so now let's take a look at this lick. Now the lick is pretty fun, it's pretty simple, and there's a lot of hammer-ons. So just know, if you're not familiar with hammer-ons, this is gonna help you become familiar with hammer-ons for sure. So we got, it goes like, we're in the key of B major pentatonic. So we got, this is our first position, second position, third position, and that's where the lick's gonna start, on that third position right here of the pentatonic. If you don't know what pentatonic positions are or pentatonic scale, feel free to check out my pentatonic scale video, or you could just ask me questions about it and I'll help you understand it a little bit better. So the way it starts off is right here at this pentatonic on the third position. And so we're gonna do, this one starts on 5, 5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, and then right after that is going to be 3, 4. So we got, and this is it. And by the way, we're in our second position when we go here. So we got, and all this is hammer on, pluck, and then 2, 1, 5, like that. So we got, after you go to that 5, we're gonna go 1, 7, 6, 5, 3, and right back into that 6 or that A flat. Let me play it slow for you. If this is a little hard for you to understand, or if you don't really get it, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. If you want this loop that I use for the demonstration, feel free to check out my Patreon, is where you will find the loop and everything else with the tabs and everything like that. If you guys have any questions about any of the things that I covered in this lesson, feel free to DM me on my IG or drop a comment below. Also, if you haven't already liked this video and subscribed and hit that bell, go ahead and do that now, because it really helps get these videos out there and get you guys more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.